Welcome to a video from thedigitallife.com. This is a 5-minute tutorial for the Korg Modwave, and I'm going to show you how to recreate classic Wavestation sounds on the Modwave. It's classic 8990 synth. Those samples are in here, and I'm going to show you how you can use. And I'm going to do that in 5 minutes or around 5 minutes. So I've got an initialized patch, and let's get into the editor. So for this, we're going to use the Wavestation samples. So switch to sample, turn oscillator 2 off now, so just oscillator 1. If you go in here, you'll see there's a Wavestation sample set, and here are all samples from the Wavestation. So if you want to get that Wavestation sound, there they all are. Some of them, well, all of them sound brilliant to me. I love the Wavestation, but let's pick on a few. I'm going to pick on this Glass Vox one. So you can hear that. It doesn't sound very much at the moment, and the samples when you're in the Wavestation, actually Wavestation were kind of raw, didn't sound that much anyway. Now it's when it all comes together that it makes a brilliant sound. So one of the ways it did it was through wave sequencing. We can't do wave sequencing on here like you can on the wave state, but what we can do is crossfade between two different samples. So we've got our bass sound there. And so let's just have a bit of envelope on it. I'm just going to have a little bit of envelope and some release. And then what we're going to do, we're going to crossfade into another sound. So I'm going to put some effects on this as well. Not because I want that compression, because I would like that this bit quiet though. Okay, so there's our glass sound. Turn that oscillator down, go to oscillator 2, put it into sample mode. Wavestation, and let's choose another one, and I think I'm going to choose another vocally type one. Let's have there's your classic sound. So if I put that on now, and I put them all together, already sounding Wavestation or M1. Well, I want to crossfade them. There's a lot of different ways we can do with this. We can use the motion sequencer, or we could use an envelope. I'm going to use an envelope actually. We've got this envelope here. So this will fade in, and what we want to do is bring in oscillator 2 after a bit of delay, bring it in, fade it up. And we could fade out oscillator 1 as well to do that, to emulate that crossfading sound. So let's try and do that now. So what we want to do is turn it off. Oscillator 2's volume, we want both down, and we want oscillator 2 controlled by, we're going to use oscillator 1's envelope. Should we do that, or should we do it with 2? Let's just stick with 1. You could use 2, but I'm going to try and trick it and use 1 so that you can use another one for something else. So if we listen to that now. And we want it to stay in. That's okay. So what we can do with oscillator 1, we can also apply the envelope, but we do it as a minus and start off at 100, so it will do that. This is exactly what it does. Now that Glass Vox isn't that distinctive, so maybe I need something a bit brighter so you can hear it. That's all. There we go. So what we're having now, you can see we're now crossfading directly between those two. So I've only got 2 crossfades on there, but it's exactly what I wanted to achieve. Now, if we wanted to have more complex crossfades, we could use the motion sequencer and have them come in and out, backwards and forwards. Or we could use an LFO. So we've got, 40 seconds left. So we're not going to get a chance to do the motion sequencer. So let's just quickly use an LFO. So we'll use oscillator 1's LFO on there. So we'll do exactly the same thing. Use the generator, oscillator 1's LFO minus, And on oscillator 2s, we use oscillator 1's LFO positive. So they're out of phase. I'll just slow it down. Now, because we're not in free running mode, these oscillators are restarting every time. So let's put it into free running mode. I know my time's up, but we'll finish this off. So there we've got something like what I wanted to do, and we could play around with these levels. We could go like this. And of course, I did a I think one video ago or 2 videos ago, I did a thing on LFOs where you can control your speed of LFO 2 with LFO, say LFO 1 with LFO 2, so you can get that gradual sound. But we're actually just because we're finished, I'm just going to put it on the mod control. So let's try that. We can do that kind of thing. So there we go. We've recreated a Wavestation type patch. Pretty simple, but it's great fun to do. These samples are brilliant. Have a play with them, make use of them on your Modwave. You can do some really interesting Wavestation type sounds. M1 sounds as well, because those some of the samples were from the M1 that are in the Wavestation and now in here. Thanks for watching this video. If you've got any suggestions, 5-minute or any other kind of tutorial videos, let me know. Leave a comment and I'll see you on the next video.